I have finally gotten these. They have taken way too much time to get, honestly. I had to sit through people healing other people. I had to sit through people killing other people. I had to sit through all that annoyance. I had to sit through it on 5.0, which was its highest spawn rate. But I finally got these wings, and I'm really glad about these. It shows me that I won't have to try and do it again. So here they are. So yeah, these are a thicker skin. I mean, they're better than the crystal ones, to be honest, for many reasons. Mainly because its recoil rate is really good. It takes 20 seconds to recoil instead of the original 30, which is a blessing. Here, I'll show it right now. See, it only takes 20 seconds, which is far more helpful in case, like, you're stuck in a hole or you need to, like, get out somewhere. And they really just come in handy with that in mind. Also, they go slightly slower, but I believe they fall lighter. I mean, I can't really tell right now because I've just received them, but they are falling much slower. And I'm just so glad that I could have seen these. Again, they are 660, which honestly is very, very expensive. And not in credits, but in candy, which is a very hard drop. So I'm starting to get really annoyed with these. The items are seasonal, so will only be around during the October and probably November. I don't know. It hasn't been updated, but either way. Its drop rate is more of when more players are in the server and when the intensity is higher than normal. So hopefully, if you are able to get into super intense, that is probably the easiest way to go. But at the same time, if you're bad at it, you might have to prep up before you are able to do it. These wings look much more thick, to be honest, and that's the main reason why I wanted them. But after I saw that the recoil was much better, it was kind of worth all that candy grinding, which was annoying. I tried doing a thing where I had to jump into the lava with a force field, which didn't kill me. So hopefully I can continue probably grabbing more candy in case something else happens, because this was a last minute and it kind of started a hunt where a bunch of people were trying to see who could get the wings first. Of course, all of these items can be bought in the same location, which is in the shop. They'd be found in this shop exactly, but I already have them, so. So yeah, I'm not really the first person to get them. I'm actually kind of like a little late on getting them, but I mean, I have them, so. And it's an item I am very lucky to have right now. It's so early, and I won't have to stress about it. And I am currently recovering from what was last time the other wings, which caused me to go dirt poor. Now I'm like rich again. To use them, just one jump and jump again for open and jump one more time for close. They really speak for themselves, to be honest. Such a beautiful item, but at the same time it's very useful compared to the other. And it really looked like it took a lot of hard work to making it, especially when you need to make it in this season. Of course, I will make sure that, I will stay with those skills and stuff, and I will make sure that they're in check and in contact, but these things are really, they're kind of like the crystal wings, but not really. Again, a lot of things are changed, but they just don't feel like the crystal wings. They kind of feel like their own item, which is very significant when you want to buy an item, especially when you're thinking about it not being a complete clone, which would honestly make these things like next to useless for me. Also comes with a strange orange trail. Yeah, I know it's kind of late, so I'm not the loudest of the bunch, but that was a solid landing, to be honest. I mean, at the same time, though, it kind of makes me hope, like, they don't release winter wings, because those would also probably be just as hard to obtain. And there were a lot of players that were helping it delay, and some players that were even taking some candy when they already had these wings, which kind of was problematic, to be honest. And I really couldn't do that, so I had to just let them do what they did and had to find another way around it. Thankfully I did, but it was kind of a little of a fight to get it to work. I decided to just jump in the lava again, like I said before, and yeah, that got me at least 5 to 10 candy every round, and I was able to obtain them within a few days of the release. Here's just some more flying with it and stuff, you know, doing the classics. Let's start an event. I would let others do it, but nah, they can go look for candy instead. I have been picking up some candy, but I've lately been only picking that up if I had the opportunity to pick it up. I didn't really pick it up if other players needed it, because honestly, they're a pretty annoying item to obtain, and I at least want them to get some type of break. That doesn't mean I'm not going to use offensives, though, so... And there they go. Again, these type of recoils are very helpful if you're stuck in a hole or something, so it's best to have these. I encountered the same player 3 times. I pretty much remember that, though. There are also a few Halloween skills, so I'll show those off as well, but... honestly, I did have a few of them when they first launched. But today, I probably
You want to see me play Papa's Burgeria?
So there we go. Another round successfully done. I do not know what happened there, but probably would be laughing, but you can see the time is 11 right now. So Yes, I am very much into this. Very into this. It started becoming a hobby just playing this. I don't even know why. It just is now. It's a normal routine now. I mean, honestly, it's not really gonna be much of me, so... Oh, for that.
You have to pay for cool math games now?
Man, this reminds me of when I did Crystal Wings, and, like, they were always breaking, and my camera was, like, really bad. My screen's really messed up, so, I mean, it's still gonna be hard to do it anyways, but at least I have more reliable techniques of flying. I'm gonna grab that piece of candy right now, because no one's getting it. Shock someone. But yeah, lately I've been having a lot of glitches, especially when I die, so... I mean, it's really nothing to be honest, but some of them are kind of a little fascinating, to say the least. Some I can't explain, some I really can't, but the main ones I can explain is the ones where you just die midair for no reason. Those are because, apparently, you're touching the ground when you're not supposed to be. So you're touching the lava despite not actually touching the lava. You're still in midair, but the game thinks you're touching the lava. So you die midair for some odd reason. You will know what it is when you see it, really.